What if the sun just turned off for 1 second? You won't notice, of course, because between the sun and us there are 150 million kilometers and 8 minutes of delay. It's like someone unplugging your router in your basement, but you only find out 8 minutes later when the video freezes. But it's only a second. What can happen in a second? Answer: physics is not joking. At the moment when the sun goes out, nothing happens in the universe, because the information about the event is still on its way. Everything goes on as usual, just a little bit doomed. On Earth, everything is going as usual. People are drinking coffee, planes are flying, photosynthesis is pumping out oxygen. And no one suspects that in 8 minutes, the scientific apocalypse will begin. And so, exactly 8 minutes and 20 seconds pass. And suddenly, everything goes dark. Instantly. No sunrise, no sunset. Just pop, as if the universe blinked. Photosynthesis stops. Plant cells panic. Where is the photon? Who turned off the light? The animals are confused. The birds are silent. The dogs are barking at the sky. Some owls are starting their morning exercises. Even the cockroaches are unsure whether to come out. And the scientists are like, oh, looks like we're down 1 photon, and a million questions. A second later, the sun is already on again. The light is coming to us again. We don't know yet that it blinked, but space knows. The orbits are starting to go crazy. Gravity is not instantaneous either. It moves at the speed of light. This means that all planets lose their connection with the sun for a split second. It's as if someone pulled their leash. Jupiter is slightly off kilter, very slightly. But when you weigh 2 quintillion tons, that's not slightly. It's wow. Now imagine, billions of bodies all over the solar system. All felt freedom for a millisecond, and then immediately returned, like a herd that was allowed to step aside. We call it a 1-second touch of chaos. Everything seems to be back, but the universe is now a little confused. Astronomers are the first to react. Their telescopes suddenly detect a dip in brightness. The program issues an alarming message, SUN, possibly reset. Then there are the power systems. Some solar stations suddenly lose power. Someone thinks, probably a bird landed on the panel. Number: it was the sun. In the cities, everything looks normal. But some people feel that something is wrong. A moment of loss, not of light, but of confidence. And then the theories come out. Forums explode. The sun glitched. It was an alien AI test. I definitely saw it blink. Governments are silent. Scientists pretend that this is how it should be. And inside, everyone is very quietly wondering, what if this wasn't a glitch, but a warning? Scientists compare data. They come to the conclusion, the sun really did turn off. But for 1 second, and only light, not gravity. As if someone rebooted the core. Physicists ask the ultimate question. Is it possible to turn off a thermonuclear reaction for 1 second and then turn it back on? The answer is no, but it's still very interesting. Astrologers go on air. They say, the sun blinked. It's a sign of the renewal of the universe. And they get 3 million likes. Religious leaders declare, the lights have gone out, to remind us everything is not in our hands. And launch the Divine Ray, NFT. And one programmer creates a website called didthesunblink.com. He writes, if you're reading this, then no. Not yet. Safety tips updated. In case of repeated blinking, keep a flashlight, food supplies, and don't look at the sky too confidently. Scientists are building a prototype, an artificial sun, in case the natural one gets tired again. Politicians propose building a protective cover over the sun, so that if something happens, you won't forget to turn it back on. But all this is later. And for now, somewhere, someone is simply looking at the sun again. And it shines, just as if nothing had happened. It was only a second, but now we know that even light can disappear. And that's why we begin to appreciate it more. What if every single human vanished right now? No chaos, no war, just a sudden quiet. But the lights stay on. For now. No one's there to refuel the grid. One by one, cities go dark. But wait, some lights keep glowing. Fossil fuel plants? Offline within days. Nobody left to shovel coal or monitor valves. Nuclear holds out longer, But human-free doesn't mean fail-safe forever. Solar works until dust wins. Hydroelectric lasts months until floodgates jam. No humans, no diagnostics, no repairs. Only the ticking clock of entropy. But far above Earth, some lights are still alive, including one big machine full of memories. The International Space Station. Satellites last until their batteries die. No human updates equals orbital decay, but one machine will keep shining for decades more. Voyager. It carries no crew, no camera, just a golden voice. Even without humans, Earth glows, biologically. Some fish create light with bacteria. Others, to lure, to warn, to mate. In deep caves, fungi still emit faint glow. Above ground, volcanoes glow red, like open wounds in a darkening world. Even fireflies flash until their short cycles end. Above Earth, stars still burn. Billions of them, oblivious to our silence. But even stars don't last forever. Big ones burn fast and die young. Smaller stars, they fade slowly, over trillions of years. Eventually, even light from stars won't reach us. One day, every galaxy will vanish from view, and light itself will lose its home. Some photons escape into deep time, moving through a universe that no longer sees them. Eventually, only the microwave echo of the Big Bang remains. And even that stretches until it disappears. Heat dies, movement stops, entropy wins. There are no observers now. But the final photon still goes on. In the dark, something flickers. No eyes to see it, but it glowed anyway. One day, the last light goes out, and with it, the memory of everything. But the question remains, would you survive the end of time?